facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. A moment now to check out some numbers for Tyrese Halliburton.
And he's struggling with his shot these days, and the analytics bear that out. With the true shooting percentage heading down in these past 10 games. But, guys, it wouldn't surprise me if that was a trend that he could reverse here tonight.
And now the Lakers starting group. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Austin Reeves out there with Simmons. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. And for the Pacers, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton is out there with Shepard. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. And for those who are tuning in for offensive fireworks, Doris might be a little disappointed in this one.
Right, Kev, but if you love gritty defensive play, this is the place to be. Listen, we may not get spectacular buckets, but I guarantee you every point is going to be well earned.
Now, here's Halliburton. Really struggled in the loss against Minnesota. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Halliburton. Hachimura grabs the miss. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for. Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Here's Halliburton after the made shot from Simmons. Charity stripe shot. Outside Mathurin. Six to shoot. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
What great lift. Mathurin gets off the floor. Mid-range jumper, you bet.
Here's Simmons. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. Simmons got 8 points.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
The Pacers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Pass to Mathurin from outside the arc. Connects from three-point range. Mathurin's got his second basket of the night.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Basket good. And that's 10 points for Cowboy.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Halliburton takes it out to Siakam. Turner with a screen for Mathurin. Off target with his three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
That one goes in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Over in the corner, Shepherd. Back to Siakam. That shot off the mark. James with some nice D. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Cowboy in that last game against Orlando was tremendous. He had 44 points, and the energy he played with was amazing, willing his way to a double-double. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
Here's Shepherd. He's defended by Reed. Turner against Davis. Turner passes to Shepherd. Here's Mathurin. He's got 5, and Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Here's Shepherd. He's defended by Reed. Now Mathurin. He had 15 points last outing. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Now here's Simmons. 6-point game. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Siakam. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into...
D up on them. Don't let them breathe, all right?
Here's Simmons. Got it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
They've got Neesmith. Toppin is out there with Weissman. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Halliburton in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Jones. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Jones against Simmons. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Halliburton for 3, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
That one falls.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Jones, no luck. Here's Los Angeles now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Christie the pass to Simmons. Simmons, a screen on Jones. Christie Again, Los Angeles.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Wiseman. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. And Shepard subbed in for Tyus Jones. Mathurin finds Turner. Back to Mathurin. Indiana moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Turner against Davis. Mathurin for 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Simmons. Makes it off the glass. Simmons got 8 here in the quarter.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Entering the home stretch of the season, GA, how excited are you for the play-in tournament?
Oh, it's a lot of fun, Kevin. You can go from a 10th seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining.
And it's Davis with the jam.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
They could use a bucket. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Simmons. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Simmons got 25 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Halliburton. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Christian Woods checked in for LeBron. Connect comes in for Hachimura. Austin Reeves is checked in for Christie. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Simmons. So it's Los Angeles, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hey, folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you in. Stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
I think for the Pacers, they're right around where we expected them to be at this point. Nothing to be ashamed of. They've had some great wins. And now they know exactly what they need to work on to become contenders next year.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The Lakers shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. So for the Lakers right now, down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Simmons is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 slot. Looking to get back on track here. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Halliburton's got his second bucket. On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And, Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. So he comes up empty, missing both. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position.